contracts over the last couple of days. We finally managed to get our balance up over 100,000. I did another delivery. I did a second delivery of wood to the castle. Still a fair amount to go there, but what we're aiming. So let's just get some sleep in. We'll go till 7:30. Here we go. All right. Still dark out, but that's fine. We have a fair amount of wood at our castle anyway. What have we got coming up? Cotton, sunflowers, and corn. Ooh, okay. Oh, worry about that. All right. So first, let's figure out what we're going to. What we're going to have to pay back. All right, so vehicle running costs, leasing costs. Now that'll be for the lime spreader. And what's that? 366. 3366. Okay, so 49 divided by 2. And how much was it? 85. So 24,672.5. So 24,000 we'll pay back 20. So 4,672.5. So 5, 10, 15, 20k back. All right, leaves us with 76. Now, from memory, we needed, I think, 95 for the young fish farm, which is fine, because we'll do another wood delivery to the castle. I think we figured out that our Super Duty, just the height on it doesn't agree with the low loader for some reason. All right, let's load up and get ready to go. Oh, there we go. Now. Why are we not? Okay, so we still need 20 pallets of beams, 15 pallets of long planks. So let's. Oh, we've got no room for planks. Really? Okay, well, that's fine. So planks long. Let's get some more of those out. Let's get some. Whoa. No, we're not selling. We're storing. One. Once we have all of our wood loaded up for the castle, or once we have all of the wood down there, it more than likely won't actually accept any more. Although, if we're lucky, it might take an extra 1,000 liters of each that we have. But once we've done that, since we don't have enough to purchase the land for the windmill, we can obviously worry about that at a later stage. Now, keeping in mind, we do need castle stone. So for that, we will need the quarry and the stonemason to cut the quarry for the big stone, and the stonemason to cut the big stone into castle stones, and roof plate, which we will also need. But you know, we're looking at over 200,000 for each of those. I think it's 275 and 300 something for the stonemason. So two something for the quarry, and 270 something for the stonemason, from memory. I may be mistaken, but I think it was around that. So I'm actually quite glad it's the wood beams, but I don't want to run out of space for the... so I might hold off on the wood beams now. and we'll just keep doing the long planks. So we can make some space for the long tanks. I think that'll be a good idea. And we will need to sell off some of those planks, I think. We don't have anything that we can use those normal planks for. Maybe we can get a carpentry happening, I guess. We'll see how we go. Oh, all these jumps and bumps and everything are not great. Alright, there we go. Got it. Oops, yeah. Okay. Never actually noticed the grain in the wood before. Look at that. That's so nice. Okay, so let's strap everything down. We have 5,000 planks and 16,000. Ooh, interesting. Alright. So we need 15,000 long planks. And so we need 15,000 wood beams, and we've loaded 16,000 up. So this will be actually good to see if we can sell that extra 1,000, just to make sure that we have that coverage, because sometimes we get that that 1,000, not 1,000 litres, that 1 litre difference, or short, and then we have to deliver another one. But this should take care of all of the wood needs, or wood beam needs, for the castle. And then all that's remaining is 16,000 long planks. And then we need to look at the stone, cement bags, castle stone, cement bags, and roof plate to finish it off. Now also, we don't have what we need to produce the fish food, and when we buy the young fish, whatever they call it, the fishery, the young fish fishery, we will need fish food to feed them. So what we're going to do is, I don't know how much fish food we will need for it, but I believe we just need fish food in order to get the young fish. And then what we'll also look at doing is a little fish pond for trout. So we'll grow the young trout, and what we can then do is put them in at our farm and get some big trout that we can sell. Hear that groaning from the engine. It's a bit steep there. Ooh, okay. So hopefully this will take the full 16,000 wood beams. Otherwise we might have to wait until it drops a little bit. But we can still leave it here. If it sells, it sells. If not, no. There's plenty of places that we can take it. All right, big money, big money. And it did. Nice. 62,000. And an extra 3,000 because of our environmental score. I will take that every day of the week. So, oh no, sorry, we needed 16,000. So we still need 4,000 beams and 10,000 long planks. That was my miscalculation there. Which is fine, that's alright. Have we had any progress, or are we still on stage? Okay, no, we have progressed. Nice. So we've almost completed stage 3. Very nicely done. How's that? What has that done here? Okay, so we've gone up a level here. I like it. So I think it's just going to build the scaffolding first. And then once that scaffolding's done, we'll start needing the stone and cement and everything else. So it's getting there. It's getting there very slowly. Now let's have a look at the map. Where is 142,000? That's fine. So we want to go there. Oh, we should have just gone right. That's all right. We'll go down here. We'll turn left and then left again, and that'll take us around. Okay. Now I don't know how much the food is going to cost us. I guess we'll find out the hard way, right? Ah, the downhill slog. Not as terrible as I expected it to be. The way we're going, by this time next year, we'll probably start getting some more traffic out, because we are getting quite a few wages paid, so we're becoming a massive employer in the area. Now that we're expanding, we're buying the little fishery. It's been shuttered for so long because there's just been, no one to run it. No one could afford to run it. But now we're here. We'll get this back up and running. We'll get some people working here again. I think that'll be really good. All right, But first things first, what's in? Is there anything in here? Okay, that must be the power supply. Nice. Alright, so we even have a nice little area there outside for our workers to eat their dinner. Go for a fish if they want to. Some nice cars. I wonder if we'll get those with the when you buy the place. Alright. Buy it for 95,000. Okay, so what do we need? Fish food. 30,000 litres of fish food. Okay. Now I'm not sure how long it'll be until we start to see the fruits of our labours and get those baby trout that we can put into our pond. But we will also need to build a pond at home, meaning we're going to have to hopefully mow that grass. It's been 3 months since we last mowed along there, so we should hopefully have quite a nice bit of growth. That'll give us plenty of grass for our goats, as well as our making more silage and everything for our cattle. We'll more than likely need to give them a bit of top-up feed as well. So first things first, we'll sell off the wood. I wonder what's down there. Can we go across that bridge? Hang on, let's have a look at the map. Oh, there's some roadway there. I don't know what's out that way, but we'll worry about all that later. So I'm trying to remember which way we go now. So we go left here and then go right. Okay, perfect. Because we'll need to purchase fish food. Oops, watch out for that. I don't know whether we purchase fish food at the fish food factory or whether we purchase it from the store. I think we just purchase it from the store, to be honest, which is over here. So let's try the store first. And hopefully it won't cost too much. But how much is too much, you say? That's a good question. Okay, so 47,000 in the bank. $2,600 for 2,000 litres. let's just see, firstly, can we pick it up? Now I know there has been a new... No, we can't. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? Oh. Okay. So if we can't pick it up from there... Wow, okay. So we're going to need to find a way to load it up. Okay, so we'll have to take that down. Okay. So I thought we were actually supposed to be able to get that. So I do have the Highlands liftable bales and pallets, but it's possible that might only be for production. So for items that we produce. Now, our... Where is it? It's here somewhere. Yep. There we are. So our front. So our forks are there. That's it. Great. So now let's go pick up that fish feed, shall we? It could also be that I haven't actually activated that particular ability. So what I might do is actually go and check. Just bear with me a second. It is broadcasting. Okay. Okay, just bear with me a second. Okay, actually, let's have a look. Oh, good. Okay, whoopsies. Alright. Okay, Let me save first, and then we'll go and double check whether we have got it turned on. Okay. Liftable pallets. Highland. Okay. I love this picture. Ooh, great demand at Logistics Centre East. I usually miss those. So, what are they after? Grass? Really? Is that no? Rich, £60 per thousand? No thanks. It's more valuable to me. Actually, yeah. So we've just spent 2,600. I wanted to get a bit more than that, so go down to animals. We can get 8. Okay, so that'll make it 9. Yep, okay, that works. So 23,200 we've just spent on fishery. We can send you back to the farm. We have 18,000 of a potential 30,000. That's not too bad. Or maximum 30,000, I should say. Now, I believe once we have the trout pond, we will need food. We will need to feed the trout as well. So I think I'll leave that 2,000 on the back just to begin with, and we'll start production of our trout. With any luck, that'll train. So with any luck, that will keep us in baby trout for a while. We could even have fishing competitions at our own little pond. Oh, that'd be so cool. I think what would be really, really good as well. Oh, there's lights on in the building. Is if there could be traffic settings, so we could have no traffic, medium traffic, heavy traffic. And where am I? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Am I? No, I just need to keep going. And heavy traffic, and that way, we can better replicate life coming back to the community instead of just being on or off. Delivery, 2 deliveries, 3 deliveries, 4. Excuse me. Alright, so we should have... Okay, 16,000 litres. Great. And we want young trout. So 120 cycles per month, that's pretty good. But here's the thing. For, what's that? 4 more tubs of fish food, we can get 48 more cycles. So it's not quite double, but we'll see. I think we'll activate that one. Okay, so activate. Okay, so that's running. And look at that, we've already got 2 litres. Brilliant. So let's see how quickly we run out of fish food there, shall we? We may end up having to buy more soon rather than later, but it is what it is. Okay, so you may as well get the staff to take that back. And then they're going to say, no, we want to go the other way. All right, so what work do we have that we can do? We've got some mowing. We have our own mowing to do. So I think what we'll do, we'll get mowing around here. Plenty of long grass. Yep. So this has had 3 months of growth, and that's come back pretty well in comparison to, let's have a look at what's over here at the cows. Now this is all, yeah, see this is grown quite a bit too. So we should be able to notice a difference with the cows. Because we had this bit and then we had in here. So this was done after that bit there, and you can see this is a lot shorter than this here. Now we can still cut that. That's the 2 months growth, and then everything should be even, grow back evenly after that. Now with that as well, we should have more grass in the meadow than the 8,000. Yeah, so we've got, that's saying we've got 49,000, and that's because the second cut that we do, the cut that we did a month later, once we had the ramp and everything, has obviously provided more. And while we're here, all right, our chickens have got more than enough food, so that's fine. Sheep need some, and our cows still have quite a bit of TMR. So again, as we're putting TMR in, the preference for the cows will be to eat the TMR, not the meadow. But I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll go in, we'll cut that meadow again as well. Okay, brilliant. I'm actually going to, let's move you out of the way there. It's also been brought to our attention, my attention, that our forage wagon, we do have another one available, which will hopefully be a lot better, and we can actually cut and collect at the same time without having to stop all the time. So ever hopeful, I guess, is the term. All right, let's start with back here and unfold. Okay, so this is good. Lower cut, so we can go deeper into the forest as well. Oh, this is so nice. Yep, look at all that grass. Brilliant. we will go through here as well, I think. Yeah. We want to get as much as we can, because let's not forget we are getting digestate as well, and that digestate is what I'm going to use on our grass fields to fertilize our grass fields. Okay, I think we're getting close to the border of our property line. Yeah. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to get this out of the way is so that we can get the guys to come in and build our trout pond. Okay, down and mow. Yep. There we go. I want to go over here as well. Perfecto. Window. I don't want to go into the cow pen. Because we'll do all of that in one hit. There we go. Turn on and woof. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, I think that bump we had was actually, yeah, just that bump back there. And that was because of the stump. So if we can actually get that stump removed, that will be good. But now we'll be able to see all of these stumps as well. As you can see already, we have considerably more grass than we did before. And with any luck, we won't actually mulch what's going on here. So, yes, good. So we might even get rid of some of the weeds. But we're not getting rid of anything else. Okay, so we just go to there. Oh no, we'll go around a little bit. That'll work for us. Get as much of this as we can. Even into our canola crop. Brilliant. Okay, it's going to have to take some of the grass from there, but that's okay. We can live with it. I'm actually wondering whether that's taking care of some of our weeding as well. which will save on spraying, absolutely. Let's have a look. Where's weed? Okay. We'll go have a sneaky peek, right? So we have all these dead weeds on our field. So if we go through, I wonder if that's going to get rid of those dead weeds. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Because we do have this nice big tract of grass right up the middle. It is getting rid of those dead weeds. Well, that's a bonus I wasn't planning on. I think we're even getting some of that extra grass on the side there, so yay. You won't hear me turning down free grass, that's for sure. Especially when we have cows and we need as much TMR as we can get. Now, because we don't have straw, essentially all the grass will be turned into hay and silage, and then in turn turned into TMR. Now again, I don't think that's actually our land, so it might be. I'm not 100% sure. But again, that could mean that if we want to, we can do a bit more work in extending our fields. And as you can see, we've got rid of a lot of that weed around there too. So if we were able to do this when that weed is still growing, again, that will save us on a lot of our herbicide. Okay, lift up and over and then down. Great. Okay. So, yep, where we're starting, we'll start there. Down. On. Oops. On. Yep, there we go. Swing around. All the way up. Oh, so I'll have to turn here somewhere. Make sure we get it all. Sorry, cows. But I think in the long run you'll be so much happier with the TMR. You'll bulk up, you know. Think of it as your whey protein mix, alright? Alright, so now we'll go back over. Oops. Why? Lift up. Okay, so we're going back over. Come on, over you go, over you go, over you go. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I just got caught on the lip. Alright, now to our grass field. We'll get all of our mowing done. We have our mowing contract as well on field 3. All of this verge grass, or as much of it as we can. I don't like this rocking and rolling though. Maybe we just need to go slower. Now we will need to lime here again, which is why we've held on to that lime spreader. Again, choice over whether we continue to lease it or whether we, after today, return and purchase our own. Yet another question. And I'm actually hoping that because we have we did lime this with the last growth, and usually a lime or liming will last for 3 grow cycles, but if we continue to lime, it should use less lime each time, and that's what I'm aiming for here. So let's go around yet again. Now I think this will be that one done. Yeah, great. And we'll go finish off this last bit in the middle. Alright, look at all of this grass hanging around. I'm thinking we are going to have so much of the stuff after this. It's going to be ridiculous. And to think our first day we sold what, 1 or 2 trailers worth, what was it, 19,000 litres each, and barely got any money for the silage. Okay, all good. And now that we have that back, I can send you there to go. Ah. Can we do that? And we will send you to go grab that high capacity forage wagon that we were hoping to get. Hopefully it's going to be less than 24,000 extra. On top of what we get back for this. I think it's 50,000 for the new one. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, almost had it that time. There we go. So let's have a look at the tablet, shall we? Grassland. Where is it? Grass. There we go. So we're looking at this one here, 50,000. We don't need. I don't think we need the silage additive. And if we order it online, we may end up having it. So okay, so that is 50,000. Okay. What are we expecting back from the one we have? What was that? That was 30,000. And if we have a look at book value at the moment, what is that worth for us? Vehicles. $22. We may have to wait. Very possibly. I think we will have to wait. Because that will only be, what, 46? And that's not going to be enough. Oh, that's alright. Look, we'll make do for now. I know we do also want to get our fish pond going, which I think will go right here. So, first things first. Well, look at that. We've already almost got a full wagon, and it's just this little bit around here. Although I need to try and figure out how to get through here. Oh, yep, that worked. I'll pick up these dregs here. And if we're picking like this amount of grass up every 3 months, I think we'll do quite well. Now also with the 3 months, that meadow grass will be considerably taller, so we should get quite a lot more as well. And I think that will be great for us. Because again, the more we can get in the beginning, the better for us. Because once that pen is full, we will need an absolute slew of TMR. At the moment, they're going through close to 10,000 litres a day, and that's with 15 cows. You know, can only imagine how much more they'll need once we get, you know, more and more full. And, you know, I hoping that it'll take more than 10,000 litres of TMR as we get more cows in there, because you know, once we get a few more in there, that 10,000 litres is not going to last very long. And look at that, that's our second load ready already. Wow. Oh, you're kidding me, really? I knew we were getting close to the border. Drat. Oh well, that's alright. I think that's missed a bit there. Was it? Let's have a look. Nope. Okay. Actually, while we're picking up all that grass, let's organise for the aquaculture guys to come and put the pond in. Now that the grass area is all clear. Which way are we going to load it? We'll load it that way, yeah. So we don't have any issues with the with the wood area. No, there's going to need to be a lot of work done. So before we organise anything, let's save it. So that if it doesn't work with the blueprint, then we can change it. Okay. 15061. 1504. Yep. Those aquaculture boys work really quickly. Alright, so we'll need to get that fish food in here, I think. So young trout. Oh, we don't need fish food? Oh, yep, that's without and with. So fish food drops our costs. Does it really? We only get one extra per cycle, which is 192 extra. But it does cost us quite a bit in fish food. Okay. I'm actually hoping that that trout pond with the correct filter on it will allow us to draw water out of there too. I'm now thinking it's probably a good thing that we didn't purchase that. Is that? No, there's no grass there. Okay. I was thinking there might have been some grass through there. But no, it's just an optical illusion. Now, toying with the idea of having of doing that sunflower and corn contracts that are up. We may need to just hire the equipment purely because I believe to actually get the corn header that will do corn and sunflower might actually end up costing us a decent chunk if we purchase it ourselves. And there's only, so what have we got? Cotton, sunflowers and corn. So sunflowers and corn, how many of our neighbours are doing sunflowers and corn? Corn, oh, where's sunflowers? There, corn and sunflowers. Okay, so let's have a look. So sunflower, corn, sunflower. And what is it? 33, 38 and 5. Oh, that's right. 33 is the corn. So 38 and 5. So we've got 38 and we've got 5. So if 17 pops up, that'll be both the corn ones. And okay. So, alright, we'll have a look and we'll see what comes up. And meanwhile, we have the fish food that we can drop off. Wow. I think we'll probably come close to filling up this this grass or this fermenting silo. How much is in there now? $146,000. Okay, that's not terrible. And what have we done? We've already done like a couple 100,000. So, all right. I mean that works as well. So, how long till we get some fish? It's not going to be too long, I don't think. Fishy, fishy, fishy fish. Wow. This is just powering away, isn't it? I probably should go top up the goats. And I mean, everything we've picked up so far has been off a non-grass field. So, wow. I mean, what's that, number 5? So that's close to 80,000 litres. by hopefully 9 a.m. or 9:30, we should have our first box of baby trout for the pond. Hopefully. I'm also hoping we'll be able to pick it up. I don't even think we did this many before going onto our fields last time. Where do we hold 2 million? Wow, how good would it be to come even close to that? That would be nutso! In just one cut. This responsiveness is so rubbish. Okay, fishy, 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 fish. 600. Okay, that's not terrible. Now we do also have some planks to load up and sell at the same time, so let's get the fish going first, then we'll get the planks out of the way. The never-ending picking up of grass. So the next cut will be in February, I think. 3 months, 3 months growth. Everything will have uniform 3 months growth rather than some two, some three. And I think, actually, horror of horrors, our grass field, I don't think that was done in week 1, was it? Finances, vehicle leasing. What else did we lease? Okay. Okay, I get it. So 12 young trout with fish food, we only lose 3. Without fish food, we lose 4. So that's just attrition. I mean, that's not actually a terrible attrition rate, to be honest. We haven't even done the cow pasture yet. Right, 12 more minutes and we'll go check again. That will have been an extra half hour since we last checked. We had 600 of our young trout. The thankless, never-ending task of picking up grass. So 49,000 litres, I think it said, was meadow grass in in the pen. So that will be, what, 2 and a bit loads? Although chances are there's probably more than that. Better. Do I actually own that down there? No, I don't. Probably can purchase it though. Expand our land holdings. Make the crop area bigger. Why not? Especially once we get into some of the lower yield crops. Okay, let's say 11,000 in here. That's 21. So it's what, 27? So what, 16 plus 5 is 21. Plus another 16 is 37. So there should be about another 12,000 in here. If we can get some speed up, we can get over this thing. Come on. Go, 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 go. Launch, 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 launch. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yes, there we go. Wow. So we want another 12 to 13,000 litres if we get into 49 that it said was in the meadow. Might not be though. We'll just have to see how it goes. All right, it's 9:30. What have we got? Young fish breeding. We must have a box. Okay, good. So once we've picked all of this up, we'll go grab the fish. Woohoo! Airborne! Airborne Ranger! Okay. Well, airborne farmer anyway. Alright. And then once you're done, what's left? I think we'll get the full. I don't think so. Nope. I mean, close, but not quite. What's that? 6,000. So 43,000 that we actually were able to mow. Still, you know, it's still 43,000 litres. Better than nothing, right? We'll get some speed up, crash over. Yeah, great. Perfect. Still like to see what the yield map is like for this actually. Where's maps? What was our yield like? Okay, I mean it wasn't terrible, I guess. So we're at what, 90% yield? We had some that was full. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not terrible. What's the expected yield? Doesn't give us an expected yield. Okay. But that could also be because we cut it early, maybe. Actually, while that's emptying, I do want to have a quick jaunt over here. Where we at? There. How many do we actually have? Is it one or more? Hang on, what? I swear that said we had 600. It was on distributing. Is it in the fish lake? It's in the fish lake. That would explain it. So we actually had one of the workers going and taking it over there. No. Let's not waste any more of our workers' time, right? We want them to be working on creating our goods. And I have a feeling this is going to get full very quickly. I mean, look at this. Yowzers. It's our second load and we haven't even got partly around. Wow. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot more than we need for now. Again, as we have more cows, you know, there's what a 18-month gestation. So, like we said, once the first dames has some calves, we'll rotate them through. 21 months, 20% production. Yeah. Let's not forget as well that our second lot of cows, our second 5, will be close to maturity as well. Uh-oh. That's never fun. Alright, can we crash into it? Oh, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. No, no, yes, 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 come on, go, go. No. That's painful. And this isn't going to tip it either because there's going to be too much weight, right? Oh, nice. Had that jackknife happen. Good, good. Bit of recovery there. Note to self, do not take that corner as quickly next time. Actually, what do we have a yield map? Let's have what's this yield actually saying for us? Expected yield potential about 91%, and that's about what we were getting. Okay. But it doesn't tell us what the yield is. Bollocks. Economic analysis. $300. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Well, I might actually be right, to be fair. I mean, you know, that would be what, 20 loads? I mean, what are we sitting at now? Yeah. 528,000. Good grief. And we're still going. I'm thinking we're going to be getting a whole lot of grass. Like a whole lot of grass. Wow. Okay, so I think it's cutting that corner that's doing it. Come on, do it. Alright, no more speed demon chicanery around that corner, I guess. Ay, 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 ay. $730. Alright, we're getting closer. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So if we can get all of this grass up by 10:30, we'll be doing well. Very well. And that will mean it's only taken us, what, 3 hours to get all of our farm stuff done. That's, you know, delivering the wood pellets to the castle, Buying our fish food, purchasing the young fish breeding, getting the pond put in. You probably need 34,000. We will need to be getting some wood done, which is fine. We'll be able to get that done quite soon anyway. May also need to have a look at getting something to get rid of those stumps. Need to do something about that bump, I think. Keep taking that corner to cut that corner. Oh, come on. Okay, so I think we've got, what, one more after this? And then we can go pick up our fishy fish. After that, we'll relime, refertilize, and I think we'll come close to having shit. I think we'll come close to having enough digestate to be able to do most, if not all, of that field as well. So that'll be another saving for us. We won't have to worry about fertilizer. Not that our fertilizer costs that much, but it should definitely reduce the fertilizer that we're using. And the fewer chemicals we're using, the fewer chemicals we're giving to our cows, the healthier they'll be. Realistically, the fewer chemicals we're pumping into them, the healthier they'll be, the healthier their meat will be. Oh, I could have been wrong. Oh, wow. I thought that was only going to be one more trip. I guess it was two. Wow. Wow. Talk about underestimating how much we're getting off this field, huh? How much wood have we got? There was 187 or something the last time I checked. 277. Nice. Wrong way. Actually, to be fair, there might actually be a better way. Largest capacity of forage we're going to be serving about now. And so we've probably thrown in 400,000 to 500,000 litres of grass all up. I think we only had 100 and something when we started. Probably should have taken note, but anyway. And that's another 2,000 there. Wow. Okay. We'll leave these with the sheep, I think. Excuse me. Alright, that's our grass done for the moment. Wow, okay. What do we got? Close to 650,000, I guess. Yep, 640. Now cultivating contract, wasn't it? Let's get you over there and cultivating. Excuse me. Alright, let's get you over to the fish breeding facility. It's only been the 2 contracts today, so it is drying up a little bit. Not much we can do about that. Okay, let's go. You set destination. Fish air, fish air. There, there. Yep. Alright. So sunflowers and corn. It's a lot of money. And if we worry about that ourselves, 63 for 6 meters, 63 for 6 meters. I don't think that folds, does it? $3,000 to lease. Goodness. It'd be cheaper to actually lease the other equipment, wouldn't it? Wow, I would not have thought that. Alright, how close are you to where you need to go? Okay, you're almost there, that's good. It's really good. And you're still a fair ways away. Okay. 977. So that's almost there as well. So bonus. So you know what? Let me check down here. So if we have a look at liftable pallets. Now there should be liftable pallets and bales. Highland. But that's not here. Why is that not here? Interesting. That could explain why we haven't been able to lift up the pallets for Highland. Alright, we don't have a full pallet yet. We should, unless it's 2,000 litres. Oh, don't tell me it's 2,000 litres for a full pallet. That would be so annoying. Oh, it must be. Must be. No, 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 no. Yep, it must be. That's annoying. Okay, well, we have our fish breeding, we have our pond, even though we don't have anything working at the pond just yet, but that's okay. We will get there, the fish lake. We could also go and fish at our fish lake. We can do that. Maybe we'll do that over the colder months. Alright, so fish food, we don't have any, and young trout, we do have some. So, we can get 10,000 young trout in there, which is effectively 5 pallets, and 3,000 fish food. That's not terrible. Um, I mean, we could always just deliver the fish food and then have our staff travel to and fro to move the baby fish, the young trout. But I would like to get a pallet going, so we'll leave it at there. And when we come back, we'll see just how we go. See you soon.